Hello everyone, welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to discuss causes for hydraulic system breakdown. That is, most common causes of hydraulic system failure. Okay, the hydraulic systems of different types. Some of the common the reasons or causes are there for the breakdown, and that I'm going to take in this session. The most common causes of hydraulic systems failure. First one is clogged and dirty oil filters. Second, inadequate supply of oil in the reservoir. Third one, leaking seals. Fourth one, loose inlet lines that cause the pump to take in air. Incorrect type of oil, excessive oil temperature, excessive oil pressure. And these, whatever the causes are there, this I am going to discuss one by one. First one, that is clogged and dirty oil filters. The oil during its operation, whenever it goes to the in the system where the moving parts, dust, dirt, okay, that is within the system, and from the outside of the system, some dust, dirt, and the material, the part metals will be dissolved in that, will be um, enter into the oil, and that is to be filtered while resupplying to the system from the pump, and where the oil filters will be continuously filtering that one. If the for the longer period of the operation, that oil filter whatever we are going to use, that will be becomes a choked, and that will becomes a dirty, and its efficiency will be reduces, and the filtering capacity reduces, and from the oil flow from the filter will be reduces, and that's why it should be replaced frequently during its operation. That is the one reason. The second one is inadequate supply of oil in the reservoir. In the reservoir, the oil, whatever is there, it is not sufficient completely filled with the oil, the reservoir, due to the reasons. The some leakage may be there, or some the oil which is will be come out due to the breakage of the lines. And during that time, the oil will not be available in the reservoir, and from that, the oil whatever we are going to supply to the system, that will be reduces. That is a inadequate supply of the oil in the reservoir, means the sufficient quantity should be maintained. Third one is that loose inlet lines that cause the pump to take in air. The inlet pipe to the tank, that should be, the suction will be taking place from the inlet from the to the pump, and during the suction, if the inlet pipes what are connected, those are loosely connected, and if any gap is there in that one, that takes a air into that, and if the air is entered into a fluid or a hydraulic oil, and that will causes the change in the properties of the hydraulic fluid, as well as the its functioning also changes. And in the later session I am going to take that one, the effect of air in the hydraulic fluid also. But here anyhow it will causes the some of the effects on the pumping uh, performance, as well as the its properties also changes. The next one is leaking seals. Where the moving parts are there, okay, those moving parts are sealed with a seals, so that oil should not be leaked through those moving parts. For example, in the piston rod and the that inside the cylinder where it is connected, some seals are used, the oil seals. And if the oil seals is weared out for the longer period of operation, then there will be leakage through it. And for that, if it is leaking, the sufficient supply of the oil will not be taking place, and the required power or a force we are not going to get from that particular cylinder or a system, and that will cause the some of the failure. The next one is that incorrect type of oil. The every hydraulic system is designed for the particular oil. For example, the petroleum based oil, synthetic based oil, then the some of the chemical oils, then that is manufactured oils, and like that in the petroleum based oils also there are different grades are there which are to be used based on the loads or the force what we are going to apply over there, and that whatever the system is defined, that type of the fluid is to be used in the system. If you not use that one, it is unable to carry the required load and function properly, and that causes the some of the incorrect performance, and that will cause to the failure also. That is the for which the system is designed. Okay, that type of oil should be used. Okay, that usually while using that one, the instruction will be given which type of oil is to be used for that system. That is the another reason of the failure. The excessive oil temperature is next one. The excessive oil temperature means if the continuous operation of the system we are going to carry out during that time, the whatever the pressurized fluid is there, as the pressure it will be pressurized, as it is a incompressible fluid. The liquid fluid is a incompressible fluid, and due to that during the pressurizing it will be get heated, and its temperature will be increases. And if the within the limit the temperature if it is maintained within the system, and that will not cause any effect to the system. If the temperature is gone increasing for the continuous operation, then if that excess temperature will cause to the some of the breaking of the lines or some of the leakage and damage to the ceilings, like that it will be taking place, and that is the excessive oil temperature is one of the cause for the failure of the system. Then last one, excessive oil pressure. The excessive oil pressure means in the system we are going to pressurize the fluid by using the pump, and due to the blockage in the direction control valve or in the some of the other devices like pressure relief valve, or it may be flow control valve, there if any choking or any obstacle if it is there, the pressure within the system will be increases. And also the sometime during the operation, the wrong operation will also cause the increase in the pressure in the system. And there is the pressure relief valve. If it is functions properly, it will releases that pressure and oil will be supplied to the tank. And if that pressure relief valve itself is not properly functioning, during that time excessive oil pressure will be develops in the system, and that pressure will be cause the damage to the system. The flow line may be break or some seals may be breaks, and during that time the connections what are there for the hose pipes connections, and that where the we are going to use the seals, all these things may be get damaged, and breaking of that also may cause, and thereby there's that is the reason because of that oil pressure up to which the system is withstands. That pressure is to be maintained in the system, and every time regular, that is a routine maintenance, as well as that maintenance whatever is there uh, regularly, that should be carried out. If that is not there, the any of this system, the such systems will cause the reasons will cause, and that will cause the damage or a breakdown of the system will taking place. And these are the common whatever the causes are there for the failure of the system or a breakdown of the system. The other causes may be there for the breakdown of the system other than this. These are the common which will be taking place in the all of the hydraulic systems. The some other the whatever the for each part also the what are the causes are there, and what are the probable damage may be taking place. All these things I am going to discuss in some other sessions. Thanks for watching. If you like, share, subscribe, and comment.